Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. It is the 13th of April 2021. Before we get into the video, if I could make the usual opening request for a favour, and that is if you would please subscribe to the channel, that'd be marvellous. Okie dokie, here's one from the past that's resurfaced. Jon Anderson, of course, long-time vocalist for Yes. Back in 1976 issued a remarkable solo album called Olias of Sunhillow. It's how can we describe it? It's brilliantly barking mad, yes, and that's not a contradiction. And it's just been given the remastering and expanded edition treatment. It comes as a remastered CD of the original album and a 5.1 surround sound version as well, in a really nice packaging with a booklet and all sorts. Marvellous. It's a remarkable album, not least because it is a true bona fide solo album, and that's because Jon not only wrote the whole thing, he plays all the instruments himself as well, and even had to teach himself how to play quite a few of them. So what a sterling effort, right? And the history to it is that back in the mid-70s, after Yes toured in support of their now classic Relayer album, the band went on a sort of hiatus, if you like. They all had a bit of a holiday from Yes, and they all took that time to put out various solo projects. And the most notable of them, in my opinion, bar Jon Anderson's Olias Of Sunhillow that we've got here, is Chris Squire's Fish Out of Water, which is another fantastic album. I'll have to do a video about that at some point now, won't I? Anyway, back to Jon's project, Olias Of Sunhillow. This is progged out up to 11 and then some. A marvellous concept album. The story of it is arguably a bit cheesy, but anyway, it's the planet Sunhillow is being ravaged by volcanic eruptions and things of a similar nature. Everyone needs to find a new home, in this case a new planet. Main man Olias, i.e. Olias of Sunhillow, get it? He builds the equivalent of a Noah's Ark to take the planet's inhabitants off to a new home, and that Noah's Ark equivalent is called the Morglade Mover, and the album's all about how Olias sets about doing this, and then how it takes them off to a new home for the Sunhillow inhabitants. So there you get that. Came out in, I think it was 1976 originally, if I remember. And I can remember going out and buying my copy then, lavishly produced vinyl, great booklet in there, all sorts of fun stuff going on. And I wish I still had that, but I don't. It's one of those long list of albums that I've lost over the past 4 decades or so. But now we've got this marvellous expanded and remastered CD version. As I've already mentioned, it remasters the original, and there's a second CD of a 5.1 surround sound version. Nice booklet in there, tells the story of the making of the album and some recollections from Jon. And it really is a pleasure to hear it again after so many years, and just how far out this thing is. I mean, it's tripped out to the maximum, but it's still brilliant. Of course, we've got Jon's voice, unmistakable, and some of the stuff here does sound very much like Yes. And that's probably not a surprise, but that said, Jon puts his own stamp on things very much, and it's simple yet deceptively complex repeated rhythms. There's some tribal drumming and chanting type stuff going on, and it's all got that spacey, ethereal feel throughout. Marvellous stuff. It's unusual and quite hard to explain musically what the style is. You've really got to listen to it to appreciate it and understand how different, but yet how good it is. Sure, it's prog, no doubt, but it's not really prog as we know it. There's all sorts going on as the story unfolds, and it's different, it's unique, it's barking mad, but it's brilliant all at the same time. Nothing quite like it, and it really needs to be listened to thoroughly to fully grasp the depth of it and the magnitude and what's going on here. I would say bag yourself a copy, settle yourself down, put the headphones on, shut your eyes and just immerse yourself into it and enjoy it. It's marvellous. According to the booklet notes, a sequel might be in the works, and how good would that be? So come on, Jon, sort that one out for us. In the meantime, enjoy Olias Of Sunhillow for what it is. It's superb. All right, came out in the mid-70s, and yes, it's prog and then some, but it's superb, superb. As always, there is a link to the album in the description underneath the video, so you can check that out on Amazon. Please do. There's a link back to the post on the website if you'd like to read that. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. A quick reminder to do that. That would be really appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and of course, do take care.